Hey guys. Um, I've been going on a little bit of a tangent last few days. So I need to get back into my challenging of the various Nazis in Trump's little regime. I think we're going to do that today. I've had my rant, said my piece about, various racist assholes. Yeah, I'm tired. I just woke up a little while ago. Now, I was gonna do separate videos on both of these people, but I think I should do both of them in a single video. So today is going to be a double challenge. Double challenge to very specific individuals. And those two are Pete Hegseth, who is an alcoholic, sexist piece of shit, as many people know, and the dog unaliver, Kristi Cruella Gnome. Now, I don't know if anyone actually calls her Cruella. That's what I'm calling her, because she's a dog unaliving cunt. I don't like her. There's nothing good about her. And as much as I love South Park, I've watched South Park since I was very small. Number one, I'm very disappointed that they took, I think it actually was their newest episode, they took that off the air. Kind of disappointed in Trey Parker. I kind of thought he had more balls than that. But he was ballsy enough to make the episode, so I can't really give him too much, grief over that. The second thing about South Park is they didn't do Cruella Gnome's appearance enough justice. They could have made her 1,000 times fucking uglier. I mean, even in animated form, she still looks 10 times better than what she does in reality. But as far as the portrayal, yeah, spot on. Congratulations, South Park. Once again, you have hit the metaphorical nail on the head with, you did good. You did good. The whole thing with Trump in bed with Satan, I think Satan might have a few things to say about that, but still, you done good. Can't really fault you. The fact that you went and pulled the episode, I'm a little disappointed about that. Trey, really thought you had more balls than that to stand up to that Nazi fuck, but it is what it is. Can't change that. So, yeah, those are the two people that I want to openly challenge today, which is Cruella Gnome. We're not even going to call her by her first name because her first name is irrelevant. Her last name is irrelevant. We just need to call her Cruella because she is a fucking psychopathic, unfeeling bitch. As I said, the second person we are going to examine, or I'm going to openly challenge, is Pete Hegseth, who again is an alcoholic, sexist. Now, let's focus on Pete Hegseth first, or, cockwad, as I call him. It's no secret that he goes to a church, if that's what you want to call it, that is openly against women. Plain and simple, no sugarcoating. We are calling exactly what it is. The church he goes to is against women. The beliefs that are taught are absolutely pathetic. I mean, for fuck's sake, it makes the Church of Satan look nice. It makes the Church of Satan look normal. The fact that this church is even allowed to function as a church is sickening. In my personal opinion, the church needs to go bye-bye. Now, the core fundamentals of this church, from my understanding, is that not only do they devalue and debase women, but they brainwash women into submitting to men. Number one, that is complete and total bullshit. That is why I follow Lilith. That is why I believe in Lilith. That is why I will not follow the contemporary Christian belief. In short, fuck God. Moving on. He attends, it's not even a church. He attends a brainwashing facility. There we go, there's the word. He attends a brainwashing facility that, as I said, not only openly debases and devalues women, but forces them to submit, does not allow them a voice, and they cannot do anything without a male's permission. I don't believe in subservience. I don't. You are either equal or you are better. Okay? And in this particular church's case, women are far superior. It should be the men who subservient to the women. I don't believe a church like this should openly exist. I think it needs to go. Again, my opinion. You don't like it, go fuck yourself. But it's no surprise, or it's no, no one is surprised that Pete Hegseth even attends a place like this. He openly hates women. I mean, he attends a brainwashing facility that teaches him this, so, and the fact that he's, buddy with Nazi terrorist Trump, it's no surprise. One likes to defile women, the other one hates women, so it fucking works. It's a side-by-side perfect fucking friendship, in Nazistic terms. But my question directly to Pete Hegseth, you low-life, vile piece of shit who shouldn't even have your dick. Assuming that you have children, and I feel bad for the woman that married you, because one, you must have fucking brainwashed her, threatened her, or something. Number two, I would have fucking left a long goddamn time ago. But I don't do men, I do women, so yeah. But okay, Hegseth, or cockwad, cumrag, whatever people choose to call you, certainly not by your name because you're not worthy of a name. So cumsock. Question. Presuming you have a daughter, and I fucking pray that you don't, but presuming you do you allow her to go to this brainwashing facility? Are you pounding these teachings into her head? Are you teaching your daughter, as I said, presuming you have one, and like I said, I hope you fucking don't, but if you do, are you basically brainwashing her into believing that she is a complete nothing and she's nothing without a male? If you are an asshole, you are a vile piece of shit, you should be locked up, and you should not have your daughter. She should go to a lesbian or gay couple to be properly raised, loved, and nurtured, you worthless pile of dog vomit. Your wife should file divorce proceedings as well as a restraining order for abuse, and you should be left to proverbially drown in a bottle of scotch. You are not a human being, you are a vile piece of shit, and you have no business being around women or children. Fuck you. And I'm going to say this the same for Nazi Trump's grandchildren. All of his grandkids should be taken away, should be given to gay and lesbian couples to raise, and I will tell you why. They would know love, they would know nurturing, they would know equality, and they would learn compassion. Under the Trump Nazi regime, all they are learning is hatred, cruelty, I'm better than you, you don't have money, and everyone who doesn't have a substantial fortune is a worthless piece of shit. That is what those kids are learning. They need to be taken, and they need to be raised by gay and lesbian couples. At least then, they would all not only have good lives, but they would also learn the basic fundamentals of humanitarianism. Now, moving on to Cruella. Again, her first and last name is completely irrelevant. You know who she is. She bragged in her book that she unalived her 14-month-old puppy simply because it was unteachable. You are a piece of shit. You should be in prison for animal cruelty for the rest of your fucking life. You should not be around any fucking animal, regardless of what it is. You should be placed in a 5x5 cage to be mocked, ridiculed, and treated like the fucking worthless bitch dog that you are. Now that might be a little bit of an insult to dogs, and I apologize. However, I call assholes as I see them. Cruella has no morals, no values. She cares for nothing but her own fucking sadistic interests. She should not be around an animal or a weapon. They both need to be vacated from her vicinity. And she has about as much cognitive brain function as Trump does. Now, if that tells you anything, that should obviously tell you a lot. One moment. I mean, that should honestly fucking tell you a shit ton. Hold on. I'm thirsty. That's better. I need to get my breakfast this morning. Yummy breakfast. Anyway. So, here is my challenge to both the dickless pig and the animal abuser. Both of you. You have a problem with me? Come and get me. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you want to turn this video over to them. I don't fucking care. And I was actually going to wait. I was going to actually do, I was going to do border cunt, Schlong Slowman in a separate video. But you know what? Fuck it. I'm in a bit of a mood, so we're going to do all three. So recently he was caught taking a $50,000 bribe. For what? We don't know. I don't think it was ever clear what the bribe was for. And of course, terrorist Nazi Trump had his little DOJ dog sweep it under the rug as if it never existed. It's probably going to come back to bite him in the ass later, but of course, terrorist Trump will just protect his dog as he always does. He, like all of the rest of the Nazi regime, he is unfeeling. He has complained multiple times that he can't be with his wife, blah, 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 because of the dangers of it. You know what? No. The fact that he's willingly not with his wife says one of two things. Either she's divorcing his ass because she's come to understand what a worthless piece of shit that he is, or he's cheating on her, which is more than likely the more accurate option, and he doesn't want to confront her about it. He doesn't want to admit it. So he's been bitching, whining, and complaining that, he can't be with his wife because of the, No. He is a vile piece of shit who does not value human life. Just like all the other Nazis, he has no value for human life. He could care less what happens to anybody in this country, like the rest of the Nazis. And he's just a worthless piece of shit. I mean, he fucking took a bribe. It's all over the fucking news, and, terrorist Nazi Trump's DOJ just sweeps it under the rug like it's no fucking big deal. Like it's a fucking business transaction that nobody should have seen. And of course, so long as Trump is in power, they're not going to do anything. Congress can bitch and scream all it wants, but nothing's going to happen. I guarantee it. Nothing is going to get done. So, all of that being said, I'm not going to worry about the whole issue challenge, to, cue ball Slowman, because how much field work does this asshole actually do? Like, yeah, he is probably one of the main ones that oversees the Gestapo ICE dogs. But I don't really think that this stupid motherfucker does any work. And looking at this dude on camera, probably about the only thing he can catch is a fucking donut. He couldn't catch somebody if they ran 5 fucking feet in front of him. So, you know what? Yeah, I'll issue the challenge. All right, motherfucker. You want me? Come and get me. I'm right here. As far as, the alcoholic dickless pig and the Cruella, they were my two main focal points. Schloman was just, a worthless side note. But, yeah, that's my rant. Those are my government challenges for the day. And so far, both narratives are proving true. One, Trump is, trampling all over speech and human rights, as he's been doing. But he's also being a dickless coward, as he always is. Because as I've been doing these challenges, I put them here on, I put them here, I put them on, YouTube, and yet nothing's happened. I mean, if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it just proves the other half of the coin. They are fucking cowards. They won't touch a civilian. I'm a civilian. I mean, you can put members of the military on, investigations for being, a threat to national security because they're not for Israel. You know what? Fuck Israel. The Prime Minister needs to be displaced. How? Doesn't fucking matter. But the Prime Minister of Israel needs to go bye-bye. He's a piece of shit. He's destroying Gaza. And Trump is not going to do anything, despite the fact that he claims he's going to, because he's in bed sucking the Prime Minister of Israel's cock. Now again, let me reiterate, as I have said, do I believe that there are good people in Israel? Yes. Do I believe that there are good people in Palestine? Yes. I am for Palestine. I am pro-Palestine. I'm not Palestinian myself, but I'm pro-Palestinian in the fact that they deserve their freedom just like anyone else. I support the good in Israel because there are good people, but Israel as a whole, I don't. The Prime Minister needs to go. Somebody else needs to go in that is far smarter, that can handle diplomacy 1,000 times better. This whole, left-wing extremist organization bullshit, what Trump is doing is, complete retarded. I'm just gonna fucking say it. But if that's what if that's what you people want to label me, fine. Because I support the Democrats. I support what they're doing. I want the government to get shut down. It has no business being open at the moment. I will go through, and I will say this as many fucking times as it takes. There should not be a government. Taxpayers should not have to pay for fucking bodyguards for government officials, including the president. He makes all of this fucking money. He can pull the money out of his own ass and hire his own fucking guards. Just because you are an elected government official does not mean you should automatically be granted protection. Doesn't fucking work like that. At least it shouldn't on taxpayers' money. But I digress. I've said what I had to say. I've issued my challenges. Cruella can go fuck herself. Schloman can go fuck himself. His head would make a nice cue ball, just fucking throwing it out there. And, Pete Hegseth shouldn't have his dick. I'm just saying. He is a dickless, vile pig. He should not have his dick. And the church that he goes to should not exist. That's all I'm saying. I will see you guys in the next one.